That's it. Time's up. Guess that was it, wasn't it, Rufus?
Just a second. The other two...
What the?
And now there's two of them.
Ouch. Is this a bad time to drop in?
Au contraire. We were just about to aim the cannon so we can blow Elysium out of the sky once and for all.
Say what? Did you mess this up? Au contrary, alter ego. I explained to him that it isn't necessary because you can save gold, right? Consider it done.
Go ahead. I'm sure this is going to be an absolute highlight.
You bet it is. Watch closely.
Oh
But-
my god.
Burn their brains! Saw a foot off their legs!
No! This can't be! This is Donna! I can see it's Donna! Where's gold? Well, I don't have it. I don't know. And why does Donna have Gold's hair color? Hermes!
Bravo! That was even funnier than I expected. But enough levity. We have a paradise to shoot out of the sky. Duck!
No! Stop!
It's too late, Rufus. You had your chance, and you screwed up yet again. Go ahead, Doc. Aim that cannon.
I'm sorry, Rufus.
We don't have a choice.
I am
None of us
sorry.
want to die.
But
Enough. Open the cannon doors. Good. Is the loading chamber closed?
Oops, that almost went terribly wrong.
stop! 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 You really can't do that! Is there no one here on my side? Why are you looking at me?
Why would they be? You already proved to us, rather impressively, that there are no alternatives.
But there is! The third Rufus can still save the day.
Code entry.
Hold your horses! Are you really going to leave without Goal? Goal is safe. You don't have your facts straight. Bring the girl. Goal! You're back to being yourself. But how did you get here? Where's the other Rufus?
I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean?
Who cares what's going on in that convoluted brain of his? Goal was never dead. There was actually an accident with a defective interrogation robot. But of course, we were able to save her. We threw the robot overboard. And that other woman, that Donna. But Hermes. And now that everything is settled, hand over the ascension codes, or your girlfriend will really be thrown from the tower. Oh, crap! Her dead body was thrown from the cruiser, along with me. You appear to be suffering from hallucinations. And I mean now.
She just casually walks to the
Listen
side.
to me, will ya? I know that the third Rufus is still out there.
So what?
It can be fixed.
You always say that. In your whole life, you've never fixed anything. Face it, will you? He's going to fail as well. Just like you. So apologize. And then we can finally carry on.
Apologize for what?
Do you really not know? Do you have no idea what you do to your friends? Again and again and again?
Is this really necessary now?
I think we have more important things to do.
No. He needs to learn his lesson. So, Rufus, we're waiting.
You're only attempting to humiliate
You're only
me.
attempting to humiliate me.
Don't try to wriggle out of this one. It's time that you took responsibility for your actions. So, do it. We're waiting.
I am definitely not going to apologize.
Oh, yes, you are. I will drag you by the ears if I have to.
Do you really have to lay into him like that? We all saw it. He messed it up. So why are you being so cruel to him now?
I want to hear it from him. Go ahead, Rufus. Apologize. We're waiting. We're waiting.
All of this happened because of the way you raised me.
There you go again. Passing the blame. You are completely and utterly unable to learn anything at all. You will always be the same loser that you were as a child. Loser child.
I'm not a loser. And I'm perfectly capable of learning.
Prove it then. Go ahead. Apologize. We're waiting.
I only wanted to help.
Don't give me that. You only wanted to help yourself.
I founded the resistance for one thing. And I'm perfectly capable of learning.
No, you didn't. You just used them to impress Goal so she would take you to Elysium with her. And not even now, after you have killed her, can you admit that you failed. Will Deponia really have to explode before you realize that you are harming everybody?
Cut him some slack there, will ya? It's not his fault that the Orgonaut intends to blow up Deponia.
Maybe not, but having his way is obviously more important to him than preventing the destruction of the planet.
That's not
Nonsense.
true at all.
I just want to
Prove
save
it
my
then.
girlfriend.
Go ahead. Apologize. We're waiting.
Fine. So we wait. The third Rufus can still turn the tide. And once he's succeeded, you can apologize to me. Huh.
You sickening son of a...
Whoa! Seagull, what are you doing?
This is really going too far.
Put down
Wow.
the weapon.
Yes. Wouldn't he like that? I've had it with this little bastard leading me by the nose. I demand to hear an apology now. Loud and clear. I said now.
You have a good night, Rymus. It was all his fault. Yeah, go ahead and shoot me. He's gonna off the deep end. Somebody do something.
He's gone off the deep end. Somebody do something.
What can we do?
He's got a weapon.
Come on, Rufus. Why don't you apologize so we can get this over with?
Yeah, go ahead and shoot me. Then everybody will see who the real asshole is here.
You would rather die than admit it, huh? Wait, do it already. Just apologize.
Apologize.
It was all his fault. What? That's not true. It's his fault. It's your fault. 3 times more. No return ticket. Hey, no fair. It is too.
Silence! Will you apologize already? Both of you! My finger might slip.
All right, all right. I apologize.
Apologize.
What? Why would you do that? Trust me, we should apologize. You got something in your eye?
I am beginning to lose my patience with the pair of you.
With me too? But why? He's the one to blame for everything. He's got Goal's fate on his conscience. Yeah, and much more than that. He drugged cats. He's responsible for the melting of the polar ice caps. He drugged cats. He drugged cats.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Okay, I'm sorry. No, you aren't. He turned baby dolphins into canned tuna. He's gone off the deep end. Somebody do something!
Come on, Rufus. Why don't
He
you
stole
apologize?
everything that wasn't nailed down.
Run! Better!
He's responsible for the melting of the polar ice caps. He's gone off the deep end. Fires and somebody do something!
He's got a weapon.
He stole everything that wasn't nailed down. He's gone off the deep end.
What can...
He laid waste to half of Kuvak. It's so exciting right now. He insulted complete strangers. He drugged cats. Seagull is expecting me to do something stupid. He stole everything that wasn't nailed down. He drowned Tony's goldfish.
Pull the plug.
Hey, hands off.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. He's always causing trouble. He's responsible for the melting of the polar ice caps. You see, it's all his fault. And yes, it's his fault that...
That's enough!
Mom died.
Ooh, there goes one Rufus.
Run!
Wait,
So,
did I get shot?
what's it going to be? Will you give me the codes?
Don't give them to him!
But he'll have you tossed from the tower!
One of us has to make it to Elysium.
I can't be responsible for your death again! I didn't like it one bit the last time!
What nonsense are you talking now?
Are you going to do it? In the meantime, I could easily have made myself another copy of the cartridge. What? You didn't really think I hadn't stored the data anywhere else? It's called a backup. Well, I had always asked myself what was going to be your last crucial mistake, Rufus. I think I know now. Oppenboss, throw the woman from the tower.
But...
Less contradicting, more woman throwing. No!
Wait, can I... Oppenbot can float, so I should be able to use him to fly back.
Surprise! So you thought you could escape me, huh? What for? What good would it do?
No idea. Buy some time?
Time for what?
Well, I'm sure the third Rufus has a plan.
You're acting like a baby. Just face it. Rufus number 3 screwed it up, and so did you.
I'm not acting
I'm
like
not
a
acting
baby.
like a baby!
Oh, yes, you are.
No, I'm not!
Oh, yes, you are.
No, I'm not!
Oh, yes.
Rufus number 3 didn't screw it up! Huh? What's that? Oh, my baby phone's ringing. Yeah, hello?
I screwed up!
Oh, I see. Right, thanks. That was Rufus. He said he screwed it up. What do you know?
He was shot.
Here we go. Hey, what's the big idea?
Gas lever.
Darn it, this hurts! I told you, I'm driving. And now, let's vamoose.
Vamoose. Oh wow, now I'm gonna get shot from the cannon. Did not see that one coming.
Come on, don't make yourself so heavy. We've still got work to do. I'm afraid you'll have to do it without me. I'm not gonna make it. What are you talking about? Of course you'll make it. No, sorry. He hit me pretty badly after all. You're on your own again now. Promise me that you'll save Goal and Deponia, and that you'll make it to Elysium. Do it. Do it for me. I can't go on without you. Oh, yes, you can. And you know that. Deep down in your heart. I believe in you. Hang in there. You can make it. No, it's too late. It's so dark. You need to stay awake. Do you hear me? Don't give up now. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right, just as long as they don't make me repair junk presses on the other side. Don't leave me now. You'll manage without me. You've always muddled through on your own. Having to share the glory would have been awkward anyway. I love you. Farewell, Rufus. No! Rufus! Rufus!
Is this gonna take much longer? I don't want to seem unromantic, but we've still got a few gigantic... That's it, I guess. You finally succeeded in killing everyone after all.
The cannon was our last chance. and now it's plugged up.
We are all going to die.
And it's all your fault. Thank you so very much, Rufus.
Stop that! You should be ashamed of yourselves. Are you serious about blaming Rufus? Where would you be without him now? Likely still at home in Kuvak or the floating black market, everyone doing their own thing. You wouldn't even have looked up when the bomb towers opened their hatches. It was him who brought you here. He fought for you and your planet. Even though you all hate him, he could have gone to Elysium with me on several occasions, but he didn't, because he refused to sacrifice Deponia to get his way. And now you all damn him for doing the same thing for Elysium.
Goal? Goal! You're alive! And looking good. And you're alive! But
Mostly looking good.
why? Where have you been?
It's a long story. But at the end, Argus threw me from the top of the upper ascension station. Rufus, well, one of the Rufuses, jumped after me, and he caught me just before I hit the ground. Then he lost control of his flying robot thingy and crashed. Fortunately, I fell off and managed a soft landing on a burrito stall.
May I interrupt you briefly? Despite this joyful reunion, hello, Go.
Tony,
We are still doomed to die, remember?
Leave him be, Tony. It doesn't matter. There's nothing left for us to do.
I refuse to believe that. There must be another way.
What are you looking at me for? My plan was using the cannon. Do you really think I would have considered that if I had seen another way? If it's a plan you want, you'll have to ask Rufus.
Are you serious?
Goodbye, cruel world.
Aw, Doc, I don't know. There are so many things I've messed up in the last couple of days.
Of course Rufus has a plan.
Yeah, I have... What?
A plan. What else? A shiny, ingenious, super-duper plan. His best so far. And it starts with a P, right?
A pee? I do need to pee.
Come on, Rufus. You'll think of something. I believe in you.
Do you maybe have an idea?
Alas, no.
Well, think about it. What would I usually do in this situation?
I don't know. Start a fire?
That seems a bit pointless to me.
That's how I thought of it.
Don't you have an idea or two?
I've tried, Rufus. I'm sorry. You were right. The plan to shoot Elysium out of the sky was sheer madness. Anyway, the cannon's plugged by the tank now, and I am out of ideas.
But you've got to think of something. You're the real tinkerer here.
You're wrong, Rufus. I may be tidier, more precise, more reliable, more skilled, and quite a bit smarter than you. But this is not the time for prudent action. If there ever was a right moment for a rash act of desperation, then it is now.
But
He's right, Rufus. You can do it.
Only a madman could save us now, and that's where you come in.
Exactly. What we need now isn't just another crazy Rufus maneuver. We need the most absurd plan you have ever hatched.
No more and no less than the ultimate maneuver.
Pen. Grab that pen. And draw something with the pen. Since when do I write things down? The end.
Why not?
Well,
You never
well,
know what
I'd
it's
like
like
to
to
try.
try. What have we got to
Well,
lose?
Do it that
Sure
way.
beats not having a plan.
It won't get any better if you keep fiddling with it. The wig is a little singed. So what? Be glad at least that the costume survived Oppenbot's fall.
oh yeah, yippee. That way, I was able to pilfer the clothes from my own corpse. I can barely restrain myself from jumping for joy.
Don't you think this is the wrong moment to turn into a sissy?
It's all right. For all I care, we can get started.
Well then, onwards to Elysium.
Let's do it.
And here we go. Huh? Nothing's happening.
Did you check the cables?
I thought the dock had seen to that. I have to do everything myself around here.
Oh, a little air, at last.
Can you move over a bit?
Whose hand is
Ah! Shut up back there! Rufus needs to concentrate. Good luck, Rufus.
Hey, this has nothing to do with luck. My plan is 100% based on the laws of circumstantial pressure and lack of alternatives. And here we go. Huh? Nothing's happening.
Did you check the cable?
I thought that I have to do... Can you check whether anyone's standing on the cable?
Not me.
Me neither.
It must be you, Moo.
Don't be silly, woman.
Perhaps you, Doc?
I don't know.
Why are the
I
mooks
can no
here?
longer feel my legs.
I think it's me.
That's not the cable.
Barry! Wait, I found the problem. I just need to lift this sandbag somehow.
That is me.
Oh, it should work now.
Thank you. This is it.
Go.
The final maneuver proved as a move no more nuts as any other plan there was at hand. A perfect occasion for a contemplation of all the events and the writer's intent. It may seem safe to say that Rufus's way for saving the day is a little snafu. But when shit hits the fan is when a decent man's plan went in deeper as ever a diver was a scuba to do. Was a scuba to do.
Well, it definitely looks like I won't be finishing this game tonight.
Uh-oh.
That's what I like about you. You always find a place to park. But couldn't you have picked a spot in the shade?
Huh. Next time you drive and I do the drinking, I wonder why they haven't sounded the alarm yet.
Yes, they appear to be ignoring us. Try to make it work for you.
Okay? If I'm not back in 10 minutes, give me 10 more. Attention!
Oh, bailiff on deck!
Division, halt!
Yes, sir, bailiff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well done. Oh, crap. More of them.
It's a lot of organ.
Attention! Bailiff on deck! Hello? Bailiff on deck!
Yeah, we've noticed. Tell us something we don't know.
Really? Mind your manners, will you? A little more respect for our bailiff.
Right. Yeah? He's got a point. After all, he's the bailiff.
Yes, exactly. After all, I'm the bailiff. Remember that.
Down.
And is this the right floor, bailiff? You should know that, being a bailiff and all. Ah. Of course. Of course. Are you completely sure about that? Of course I'm sure. I'm the bailiff. I'm always sure. Good to know. Time to disembark, everyone. The bailiff says we're here. Yes? Oh, Cletus? No. Argus. You guessed it. And you must be Rufus. Some
Nope,
nerve
I'm
you've
Cletus.
got coming here. Foolhardy and stupid. As always. Or don't you realize that I will now have to break every single one of your bones. Wait! Can't we come up with a more peaceful solution? I don't think so. The time for amicable agreements has expired. I've been looking forward to this day. Put 'em up! Oh.
Pedal.
Ow! Hey! What
Throttle valve.
here? A throttle valve to adjust the elevator's speed. Well, who needs that kind of thing? Ow! Oh.
Go down. Stop. Go up. Stop. Throttle.
Cut it out!
Down. Stop.
Bailiff, at last. The team is waiting impatiently.
Waiting?
For your speech, of course. And allow me to add that I am no less excited myself. Your speeches are always so inspiring, so eloquent. You play the crowd like a virtuoso plays his piano. And if I may say so, a less charismatic orator would literally be torn to pieces by such an audience.
He would?
Oh, certainly. But your words are like magic. Inimitable. But here I am, just raving on. You should get started before the crowd grows even more agitated.
Yes, nobody wants that.
Electrifier, work your magic.
Just a moment.
I went down, not up.
Gentlemen, we are about to be addressed by our great role model, our leader, our
Cletus.
mentor, our idol, Bailiff Argus, who just a moment ago personally assured me that the speech he's about to deliver will inflame your hearts for our common cause. And now, stand to attention! You are now being addressed by Bailiff
Cletus.
Argus!
I wonder where Cletus
And he
is.
just let me walk into it.
What an ass!
Yes, wasn't... Well, I mean, that's us. No. What I'm trying to say is... That, us.
Who is standing in front of you right here by my side? Up on the bridge?
Right here by my side.
Certainly not the only ass in this
Is
place.
certainly not the only arse in this place.
They are all ass. Oh man.
The Organon is an organization of asses. That's how we were constructed. That is our destiny. I know. Why is he saying those things? Well, this is why. Just look around. What are we actually doing here? We're supposed to destroy a planet for which we don't give a rat's ass. For people who don't mean shit to us. Isn't it time to realize that we are the asses here? Then why don't we do what is expected of us? And shit then! Come on, say it! We don't give a shit!
I can name you 1,000 more examples.
I could name you 1,000 more examples. The fact is, we're the asses here. But is that something to be ashamed of? I say no! I, for my part, am proud of what I am. I am an ass! And you're all asses too! It's time to show the world what's inside us! Long live the Organon!
Dima Gogu.
Was it good?
Very inspiring, like always.
Great. Well, then I can go now. Which way to the bridge?
But, what about the hymn?
The hymn?
Exactly. Following each of your speeches, you lead us in our hymn. You can't have forgotten.
Yes. The hymn. Me. Here we go.
Organon. Oh, Organon. Oh, oh,
Oh no.
Organon. Organon. Oh, Organon. Oh, oh, Orga.
What a lame audience. Frankly, Rufus' amazing singing voice is wasted on these people. But anyways, you should give him a hand and click on the lines of the staff to alter pitch and notes until the melody comes out properly.
Organon. Oh, Organon. Oh, oh, Organon. Organon. Oh, Organon. Oh, oh,
Oh.
Organon. Organon. Oh, Organon. Oh, oh, Organon. 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 Oh, Organon. Oh, oh, Organon. Organon. Oh, Organon. Oh, oh, Organon. Organon. Oh, Organon. Oh, oh, Organon.
Is that it? My thing went away.
Oh, Organon. Oh, oh, Organon.
Okay. Hand over heart. That sounds a lot better than the freaking 4 robots.
Ah, Cletus, there you are. Where's your mysterious companion? I had hoped you would introduce me to the person who caused us so much trouble.
Don't worry, she's on board. You should be more worried about the others who are also on board. Your precious bailiff Argus has moved the entire Organon to this high boat.
What? That can't be true. Where is that traitor?
You know, I've got good news and bad news regarding him. The bad news is someone's got to clean the floor of the elevator shaft. I don't think that will be necessary.
That's Cletus.
Argus, I don't believe it. You are trying to deceive me,
So that's
to
Argus.
bring the Organon to Elysium behind my back.
Yeah, but he didn't reckon with me. Oh, me.
That's
What's going
Cletus.
on here? Who is that?
I'm the real Cletus. He's just an imposter, which, strictly speaking, makes no difference. Plus or minus 2 zeros. My calculation turned out just right. This high boat is now under my control.
Not as long as I can prevent it.
Stop that!
This high boat is no longer bound for Elysium.
What? What? What?
I'm certainly not going to jeopardize the Utopian project by taking an invading army to Elysium. I'm initializing the destruction of Deponia. Right now, Elysium will have to start on its journey a little sooner than expected.
Stop! Ulysses! You fool! This is madness.
My decision stands. Don't try to stop me.
But
But what?
What about the Deponians? What about the Organon?
But what about you? You're gonna die as well.
True, but this is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. With all the suffering I have caused.
You and your
I don't
bearded
deserve
mechanical beard.
Ha! So you've got a conscience after all. You don't have to do this.
Oh yes, I do.
But why would you want to sacrifice yourself for the Elysians? Who or what is forcing you? I mean, Deponia may be no paradise, but it's possible to live there, and many people do. And not everyone down there was as unhappy as me.
I know the life down at the surface. I spent a long time there myself. Like a rat amongst the garbage. That isn't a dignified life. Not for...
For a bunch of stuck-up swellheads? Hey!
If you really want to know, this is about my daughter. She lives on Elysium. I want a better life for her. On Utopia. I'm doing this for you, Goal.
No! You old fool! What have you done?
What do you think? In a few minutes, a radio signal will be emitted from this high boat. It will activate all the blast towers around the planet. Deponia will be destroyed, and Elysium can finally set out on its journey to Utopia. I saved my daughter. That's what I have done.
I'm afraid I have to contradict you, Dad.
Goal? What? What? How?
I went to Deponia with Cletus. I knew you would never permit it. That's why I didn't tell you.
The girl we were looking for was you, the one who took pity on these junkyard dwellers and sabotaged our plans? This was about you the entire time?
Can't we celebrate this family reunion some other time? Deponia may blow up any minute now. Including us and your precious daughter. Exactly. What are you waiting for, Ulysses? Abort the detonation!
But
I
that's
can't.
impossible.
Can't we stop it somehow?
The only way would be to destroy the antenna before the signal has sent.
The transmitting antenna. Of course.
But the transmitter is on top of the upper deck. It would be a suicide mission. Who would be crazy enough to try?
I'm in. So am I. And I.
Well then, what are you waiting for?
I'm coming too.
You're staying here, Missy. You and I are going to have a serious talk.
Oh.
Tightrope.
Good thing I don't suffer from vertigo.
We're already in
Or
space.
any other sign of the zodiac. Oops.
Oh.
Why does that always happen to me with antennas? Here we go. Haven't got all day,
Here
you
we
know.
go. Here we go. Here we go now.
killed us. Oh, I've
No
heard
one told
that
you to
so
go
many
do
times
it.
before, but never actually. You have killed us, and that makes all the difference. That's quite enough. I've had it with you. You will hold yourself back from now on. Leave the rest to us. So, how shall we proceed? You could jump. It's much too far. Or perhaps you could stop the rotor. Oh, don't be such a Rufus. The rotors are keeping the high boat upright. Even if we could block it, the high boat would capsize. That would be the end of us. How are we supposed to get to that? Step aside. I've got a plan.
Throw it at
Stop! Don't! I hit it! And who's the idiot now?
You are.
You, of course. Same as always. Huh? Why? Just look. The transmitter fell into the rotor, and it keeps blinking like nothing happened. Oh, damn! It's still active. How are we going to reach it now?
Just jump between the rotors.
There's a catwalk down there. Yes, I had
Oh, the
noticed that
catwalk.
too. Any chance we could get there by jumping? No idea. Why don't you ask our inspector over there? He's better at calculating the odds.
On the catwalk.
There's a catwalk down there. I can see that. Any chance we could get there by jumping? Down there? Just how stupid are you? Answer
Very.
this question, Cletus. Excuse me? You're the inspector here, aren't you? Then let's hear your assessment of the situation. What are the odds? Taking into account the rotation speed and the radius, the odds that we'd survive without
10%.
being shredded by the rotor are about 1 in 3. Well, 1 in 3 isn't half bad. That depends. It roughly corresponds to your brain cells per head ratio. That ought to have worked, but I always manage to break things. Well, 1 in 3 isn't. That depends. It roughly. Well, 1 in 3 isn't half bad. If the 3 of us all jump from different positions, at least one of us could make it, but that's insane. Have you got a better plan? No, bugger off. It's all settled then. It's all settled then. We count to 3, and then we all jump.
1, 2, 3, go.
1,
2, 3.
2,
3.
Hey, what's this? Aren't you jumping? Are you? You were gonna cheat, huh? Not me. Yeah. I almost jumped by myself. Good one. Well, 1 in 3 isn't half. That depends. It roughly. Again? But no cheating this. We jump at 1, 2. You were about to cheat again. Again? All right, but no cheating. We jump.
Just jump already.
1, 2. Right. Stop fooling around. Next time we jump all together. Understand?
Russian
Again.
roulette.
All right, we jump. 1, 2. Right. Stop fooling around. Next time, all to. Good thing I don't suffer or any other sign. Well, 1 in 3. That depends. It roughly. Whoever would guess that the 3 of us would work together someday? Whoever would guess.
Well, I mean, I don't have anything.
Again? All right, but no. We jump. 1, 2. Right. Stop. Next time. All. Again? But we. 1, 2. Right. Stop fooling around.
Oh, I get the jump. Okay.
Again? All right. But we. 1, 1, 2, 3. Rufus? Rufus, wake up!
The heck?
Ouch! What happened? You made it! Bravo!
Where's Cletus?
I don't think he made it, but I'm not quite sure. It all went down very fast. Now, do you see the antenna anywhere?
I'm at it. Somebody used screws sparingly here. Maybe they read my blog.
So we're missing Cletus right now?
No, wait a second. If I loosen this screw, what will hold up the bridge?
Does it matter?
No, wait a sec. If I Somebody used screws. Maybe they read my...
Top one. Damn it. There we go.
Ha! I've got it! Do you hear me, Argus? I've got it!
Very good. And now, destroy it!
Piece of cake. No, wait, if I loose...
And I throw it at this?
No! What are you doing?
Destroying the transmitter. What else?
You're not about to stick your hand in the rotor, are you? I knew you were an idiot, but the sheer folly of this really surmounts everything I've heard so far!
I did it! The transmitter is destroyed!
No, it's
Deponia
not.
is safe!
Yes, very impressive. But to make it a little more interesting, you blocked the rotor.
Then help me up so we can get the rotor running again. It would be such a bummer if the high boat were to break apart at this point. After all, we're only a stone's throw from Elysium.
Yes, that's an idea. Another idea would be to let you rot down there. I suppose it depends.
Depends on what?
Your decision. Will you help me with my coup against the Council of Elders?
Yeah, you what?
Ah!
What's going on?
Something's blocking the starboard rotor.
Is that bad?
No idea. You missed Deponia.
We're about to crash? But we're almost there. I can already see the airlocks.
The airlocks, you say? But of course.
The maintenance ladders.
Perhaps I can hold our position long enough so we can evacuate. Go and gather your friends together.
And what about the organons?
Them too, of course. Now that the detonation has been cancelled, I hope that Argus will rethink his plan. I will inform the Council of Elders.
But what about you?
Go! There's no time for discussion. Go now!
I refuse to believe this. You still intend to have the Organon invade Elysium?
Why not? Where else could we go?
I will never allow that to happen.
Oh, come on, Rufus. Those soldiers down there are our brothers. We share the same gene. Basically, we're identical. Why should you be allowed to get to Elysium and not one of them? Or two, or three? Where do you draw the line?
Or
Who gets
11,000.
to decide that? You, perhaps?
No, but
So, what do you say?
over my dead body.
That's too bad, but it can't be helped. Somehow I knew you wouldn't cooperate. So long, Rufus. No, stop that! You rotten bastard!
What? Does it make sense?
There you are again.
Ah, it hurts. It's your own fault. Ow. You're a fine one to laugh, but now we're all in the same boat again. I think I can free myself. Don't! The rotor is only stuck because we're all in between. As soon as one of us moves, it will start running again. Then we all die. But if we continue blocking the rotor, then the high boat will crash one way or another. We're dead. Just how did we manage to end up in this stupid situation?
Don't look at me. You two messed it up this time.
What? Can't come up with a cunning plan for once?
Let me think. Nah, it's completely hopeless.
So, we can relax then.
Rufus! Cletus?
Goal!
What's happened here?
Doesn't matter.
You have to get us out of here.
Preferably before the high boat crashes.
Yes, it's a little too late for that. Dad says that all these rotor failures have damaged the engines. He's able to hold the high boat in position for now. But evacuation has already started. We've only got minutes.
Oh, great. Now everyone's getting to Elysium but me, right?
Exactly. Get me out of here. You can only save one of us before the rotor starts turning again.
No, there must be a way to get all three of you out.
No, there isn't. Come on, make a decision.
How can I decide that? I don't even know who's who.
I am Rufus.
I am Rufus. He's lying. I am Rufus.
They're both bold-faced liars. I am Rufus.
Oh, great. And now, can the real Rufus give me some sort of proof?
Of course I can.
The real Rufus, please stand up. I know something that the other two definitely don't. I'm way more handsome than these two. Well, simply trust your heart. Please make up your mind.
Look carefully. I'm much better looking than those two scarecrows.
I can't see a thing from here. You all look the same in those costumes. I need a better clue than that.
I know something that the other two definitely don't.
Oh? And what's that?
That I cooked breakfast this morning, that we drew Beards and Bozo's family album, you're wearing your purple underwear today, doesn't matter what I say, we're just going round in circles.
That I cooked breakfast this morning.
Yes, that was unusual.
Anyone could have guessed that.
Yes, but not what we had for breakfast.
Easy.
Whoa! I don't think I can hold on any longer.
Rats! Now we're back to square one, and I still don't know who's who.
I am Rufus.
I am Rufus.
Oh, really? Prove it.
Well, I know something that...
Oh?
You're wearing your purple underwear today.
Huh? When did you see my underwear?
I think my fingers are slipping.
Oh, great. Now we have to start over. So,
I am Rufus.
oh, really? Prove it.
Well, simply trust your heart.
Huh.
Listen to your
Let
heart.
me see. My heart says, perhaps the one in front.
What? No! Forget the bit about your heart. There are more reliable methods. Please make up your mind. Time's running out. The high boat could crash any moment now.
Pressuring me like that won't make it any easier. What if I accidentally pick Argus?
Hey ho, I'm the roofster.
Huh.
Who cares which of us is Rufus? Just leave us here and save yourself. The most important thing is that you survive.
Ha! He just gave himself away. Exactly. The real Rufus.
That's me. Would never say such a thing.
You're right. That really didn't sound like Rufus. Could it be possible that you changed that much?
The real Rufus
Will never change.
You know that.
Then perhaps it's just another trick to look good.
No, it's true. I'm not Rufus. Rufus? That's him. What? Yes, yeah, sure. He's right. I am Rufus.
Is this a trick? A last desperate maneuver? You know, if I help him, it's too late to change your mind. You're going to fall and die.
Definitely. Just think, how can I be the real Rufus? The real Rufus is never gonna give up. He'll never change. And he'll never let go.
Stop!
You're gonna let go of this biatch.
No! No!
That was the real Rufus. That's Cletus. That's Rufus.
Come on, Go. We need to get out. Come.
Huh? Hello, Rufus!
What's up,
what?
Barry?
Barry, what are you doing here? You were my idol, you remember? And I follow you everywhere. No, seriously, I just wanted to tell you how much I admire what you're doing here. At first, of course, I was shocked, but then I did understand. Brilliant, really. It was actually the only thing you could do. A genius plan, even from a philosophical point of view. The ultimate altruistic deed. Huh. Wow, Rufus! The oh-so-resolute Rufus at last finally changed!
I don't know what he hit because I was looking down.
Are you ready?
I don't know. Do you really think this outfit is appropriate?
But Rufus, everyone knows you're a Deponian. You remember that, right? You no longer need to pretend. Never again. You can simply be yourself. Forever, Rufus.
But this is totally cool.
Ah, here come our heroes, the saviors of Deponia. Well, a fine mess you got us into, if I may say so. Your report poses us a difficult dilemma. Naturally, now that we know Deponia is inhabited, our journey to Utopia is cancelled for the time being. But the high boat is destroyed, and the cable is cut. And with so many new citizens, our resources will be used up even faster than expected. What will become of Elysium? Are we forced to land on Deponia? Is that the solution? So many questions.
I'm afraid I have no answers for you, Your Eminence. But this Deponian here is a true genius.
Who? Me?
If you're stuck for unusual ideas, his imagination knows no limit.
Go ahead. Any suggestion will be welcome.
But Go?
You can do it.
Well, perhaps we could mount some rockets on Elysium.
Go on.
Or flying dragons. And if we put monster truck tires on a gigantic dirigible...
Monster truck tires?
Then perhaps we could train a few eagles and...
Getting back to those flying dragons, how big would they have to be?
Oh, huge! With very large teeth, and they should breathe fire.
Miss you already, Rufus.
I'm closing my case. There's nothing left to say. Any last questions? I take that as a no. But if you feel battered, your whole world is shattered, I may have a helpful suggestion for you. Just grab your harmonica and sing about Deponia. Rufus a stream of a life more ideal, and the fact that sometimes there may be just one last chance to save the day if you let go. And if that's so, I'm off now for real.
Huzzah, he's off now for real.
The end. I wonder if I could have saved Rufus. We'll never know. That was fun, other than the fact that I got stuck in like 3 or 4 little sections and everything else was just fine. Cutscenes, composition / animation / FX. Rhino Pelly and Nick Noah. Check out that booty. English translation, White Rabbit Interactive. French translation, Juliana Irofiva. French translations, Words of Magic. Sound design, Tommy Skimple. Additional sound design, Philip Grob. Interface design. And you needed 3 people to do your UI? Interface? Both things? Soundtrack, music and sound design, production. Quality assurance?